Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Everyone, today is the day. If we take a look at the shop section, we can see that a new shop item has drilled itself into the offers. It is going to be the newest evolution in Clash Royale, the Goblin Drill Evolution. In today's video, we're going to be doing a first look into this newest evolution and playing some games with it on high ladder. So, I did make a commitment to myself before, kind of on a moral basis, to not buy any of these in-app evolution offers, because I just disagree with the model of releasing broken evolutions and having them be in-app purchases. I think it's pretty pay to win, and I don't like it. I didn't buy the Wallbreakers evolution, nor did I buy the Zap evolution back then, but it actually did come back to bite me for both of those cases because I was not able to use either of them in CRL, where I competed, because I just had limited deck options. So I decided, also because I'm going to make content for you guys, I want to show you a first look into this evolution. I will be buying the Goblin Drill evolution today, so let's get right into that. Alright guys, so I just got the drill evolution. As you can see, we're going to get 6 shards, as well as that emote, which I don't think it means much, but we're going to be unlocking the Goblin Drill today, and we are going to be playing with it. So I have this deck that I have found that uses the Evo Drill, Evo Valkyrie. Pretty balanced deck. Also in the deck, we have the Poison as our big spell of choice, Log as a very standard small spell of choice, Little Prince as a support troop to round everything out with some air support as well as a champion, double cycle cards, and the Tesla as a building of choice to hit both ground and air. Before we get into the gameplay, let's also take a look at the Goblin Drill's evolution itself. So if we see this here, you guys know what a normal drill is like, but this one has a special ability. When it reaches a certain HP threshold, it actually teleports to a different area. As you can see, it's teleporting twice, and it's spawning goblins every time it teleports as well. So literally just a drill on steroids. If you take a look at the information, let's play Whack-A-Drill. When deployed near enemy crown towers, Goblin Drill submerges and reappears around the tower as it takes damage, spawning goblins each time. So it does spawn a death goblin, 2 of them, as well as a submerge goblin once every single time. So honestly kind of wild, and I believe every time it re-teleports it does spawn more damage unless I'm mistaken. Now this card did receive a nerf, emergency nerf, before it was even released, because you know it was so broken. I can't believe the concept behind this card. I still can't really believe it. It's such a crazy concept. I actually do not understand, but I still think it's going to be super game breaking right now. As I mentioned, we are pretty high on ladder. We are in Royal Champion League, so pretty close to Ultimate Champion, and in today's video we're just going to be playing with this deck. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into the matches for our sneak peek. So found our match against NM284. Let's give the good luck, and if I have drill in my starting hand, which I do, I'm actually going to go for the drill first play, just because I do want to get to the Evo as fast as possible. I'm pretty excited to show you guys what we can do with this card. Looks like we are actually up against Lava Hound, which I would say is a relatively rough matchup. I mean, we have LP plus Tesla, but we still have really good ground support. I don't know if Lava Hound would be the easiest matchup, to be honest, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. But, yeah, Zap, iDrag, Valk, I can't think of any other deck this would be other than Lava Hound again. So we're just going to chill, and hopefully we can do okay here. Just going to cycle my Log. As he goes for the Lava Hound, I'm actually not going to drill. I think we have to go full defensive mode here. So let's go for the LP. He's probably going to void the LP, which I'm a little bit worried about, but I can't really stop that play, to be honest. So let's go for our Tesla as well. Actually can stop that play. Let's try and block with the Skellies. Okay, yeah, that was actually an epic fail. Very unfortunate there, but Tesla will defend against the Hound. Going to go for the Poison on the Skelly Drags plus Hound as well, which should have some pretty good defense. And then if he does go for like a Loon, I think I might be fine if I get back to my Tesla right now, and I hope I can defend this Loon. We are going to have a healthy Tesla. He does go for the Zap's going to be forced to go LP as well, but I think we won't take any damage. So honestly, not the greatest situation, but I'll take it. I mean, we're alive, right? But I really do think this matchup is pretty rough. I mean, he has a Valkyrie for my drill, so I think that's going to be a great drill counter. And then he also has the iDrag. Like, this is just not what I really signed up for, Lava Hound, you know. But we can actually hit the Tombstone and Tower with our Log, so we're just going to do that real quick. And I think he's back to Lava Hound. Probably going to set up with a Hound again, so let's see what we can do. I just can't go for the drill, honestly. I know he's just going to get a free Valkyrie out of it, so I need to chill, but Fire Spirit will get some chip. I'm going to try and do an anti-void placement, though, on my LP, so that might help me out quite a bit. Let's pre-cycle our Tesla right away. Let's go for the anti-void placement on the LP right about now, and he does actually void the Tesla, which means the LP will stay pretty healthy. He does Evo Zap everything, but I mean, LP's going strong. We can go for our Evo Valk to tank for the LP, And I think Evo Valk might die. Actually, it's going to stay alive. So now we can go in. Even if he goes for his own Valkyrie, you know, Evo Valk is going to tank a little bit. And it's also going to hit air. As you can see, it does hit those Scaly Drags. So pretty nice stuff. We're actually kind of okay right now. I mean, we got a little bit of drill damage. We're taking some damage ourselves, but we're not really, like, out of this. And guys, it's time. Evo Drill, and we have actually outcycled the Valkyrie right now. So I don't really know how he's going to stop this. Let's go for the Evo Drill. As you can see, it's going to spawn there. Then it's going to disappear, submerge, and spawn again. It's going to disappear again and spawn at the back. So that is a lot of damage. Wow, dude, how much damage was that? I don't even know, but that was so much damage. We just got a crazy amount of damage, dude. Let's try and bridge block this Void that he's about to play. He doesn't actually, but let's go for our anti-Void placement. Let's go for the Tesla, or Poison on defense, excuse me. Then we're back to a second Tesla to defend everything. I think we're actually playing this really well, guys. Like, I did think it was going to be a little bit of a rough matchup, but maybe I was mistaken because this is going quite well. Let's go for our drill at the back. You also want to separate your drill placements and kind of switch them up as you go. And he's going to have to respond to my LP. Does so with the Tombstone, but we're getting some poison chip every single time, killing those Scaly Drags as well. Probably going to see a Hound right now. Let's pre-cycle our Tesla. You can see that the pre-cycled Teslas have been putting in quite a lot of work because we can just get back to a new one right after he voids it. So we're going to go for our LP again. Can't really kill the LP. He has to, like, choose what he voids. And let's go for our drill on offense right now. Scaly Drags can hopefully go up. And, okay, they're actually going to not really go into the poison. Well, they will eventually, actually, so that's not the worst thing. And we have double Evos in cycle, guys. Oh my god, it is time. And he has no Valk. This is, like, perfect. Let's go for our Valkyrie. Let's go for our Evo Drill right now, and I think he's cooked. Like, the Evo Drill poison, can he even survive this? I honestly don't know. Drill spawns there, as you can see. It's going to get damaged a bit. It's going to submerge soon, and he does zap it off, and then it's going to spawn, and it's going to take the tower with that ability. This card is ridiculous. Oh my god, I was actually worried going into this matchup because I thought, you know, he has a Valkyrie, he has a Void, like, this is going to be rough, but it actually ended up working out really nicely. So that was a crazy win, and again, guys, I just think this card has so much potential. It's going to be so crazy. So let's get right into the next match and just keep going. Honestly, I'm pretty excited to play this card, although I'm also pretty nervous because if we ever go up against it ourselves when we're not playing this card, it's just going to be pretty unfair. I don't even know how to defend this for positive trade. I don't even think you can, actually. Like, can you? I actually do not think so. Let's go for our LP. We're going to get a bunch of drill damage right off the bat because he just messed up that defense, sort of. I can't poison the Muskie even though I want to. He has Firecracker. Let's just log it back. Yeah, I can't poison that Musketeer. I mean, it would get me some tower damage, but then I would just die, like, to a potential big push because I'm down Elixir. I'd rather go Valkyrie when it crosses, and then he has to respond to the Valk, you know? So he's playing Firecracker, Knight, plus Musketeer, and then a Minion Horde. I think this Tesla actually does one-shot the Horde. Yes, dude, this is actually, like, so nice. This is, like, OG Tesla interactions right here. Because the Tesla was nerfed to not one-shot minions, but obviously these are under-leveled minions, so that's going to work out very well. Guys, I think we're going to have another great matchup for the drill to cook in, because I just don't really see how my opponent has great drill counters. I mean, Minion Horde's a pretty good one, I suppose, but then we just have drill poison. I feel like this is going to be a very strong deck. I did get it off of Mohamed Light. I watched Mohamed Light play. And on that note, guys, I do actually have a replay of Mohamed Light playing this deck as well. I'll be showing that at the end of the video, so you guys can look forward to that as well. You know, top ladder gameplay from the best player in the entire world. He does cycle the log, which means this drill is going to go crazy. Then I can Fire Spirit the tower to pressure, force out a hog, and we get a bunch of goblin damage, so that's actually pretty nice. Tesla should hopefully stay alive. No, the Tesla nerf is just so painful, man. So I think we actually just have to go Valkyrie, because if I go Skellies, it won't actually full counter this Knight. I just know the interaction in my head, so we're just gonna let it go, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see if he goes for the Horde. He goes for a Muskie. Let's actually poison that. Honestly, I'm fine because I have a Fire Spirit. Like, that's a great Minion Horde counter, actually. I have, like, LP Fire Spirit if he wants to try any nonsense with the Minion Horde. And I feel like I can set up for another poison when I get back to my drill. Like, my push, that is. So, yeah, I'm actually worried for my opponent right now, guys. Like, Firecracker. Oh, what are you doing, man? We're going to go Evo Valk the bridge. We're going to go Drill, Evo Drill. We're going to pre-poison on the Horde. And, like, can he even stop this is the question. Evo Knight comes down, right? As you can see, the Drill takes some damage, submerges, and re-pops up over there. We're going to get some Goblin Stabs, then it re-pops up again. Dude, like, I'm not even playing any cards. We got so much damage off of that. That's insane. I'm not even counting. Maybe I'll, like, edit the video in a little bit just to count how much damage I'm getting out of this card because it's just ridiculous. But Yeah, dude, this is crazy. Let's go for our low Tesla. Log everything. Okay, actually messed up my Tesla, but it's really not a big deal because I have so much HP to give that it really doesn't matter. Let's cut this horde opposite lane with my skeletons, as you can see. Pretty nice play. And it'll go into my Tesla. Then I'll just go Valk on top of the Knight plus the Firecracker. And now he has a pretty bad cycle. Let's just go in. Let's go for the Drill plus Fire Spirit if he hordes on defense. Or Evo Barbs, I'll just go for the poison on everything. It's all going to die. Everything is fine and well. So Skelly's for that Firecracker, and then I have a Tesla ready for this Hog. So, like, this guy literally just has no hope in the entire match. Like, he's actually just getting cooked, dude. And, let's Evo Valk, I guess. I mean, I kind of have to. I wanted to save it, dude. Like, Evo Valk plus Drill is such a nice combination on offense, but I feel like I do kind of have to save that. Let's go for our Drill Fire Spirit push. It's a really nice push, and it does get quite a lot of value. We force out the Barb, so we're doing negative trades every time on offense, but we are also just getting tower damage slowly but surely. And now we have Evo Drill and Cycle. I genuinely do fear for this guy because I don't know how he's going to stop this. Like, I really don't. So, good game indeed. Let's go for our Evo Drill. I think he's going to give up. We're going to go for the poison as well. He's not actually going to give up. But, like, he can't stop that, dude. Like, he can log. It's going to pop up and miss the log, as you can see. Reappear there. Re-submerge, and it had a third one coming. It's going to kill the Firecracker. And then, dude, this card is just... I have no words. This card is just ridiculous. Like, these games aren't even hard, and we're getting this reward. We're going to get some Goblin Drills ourselves. I already have it maxed. But they have this drill event, which goes right in tow with the release of this Evo Drill. Dude, I don't know, man. This card is really going to break the game. I can already see it needing, like, 3 separate nerfs by itself. The other thing I wanted to talk about, actually, is why did the Drill get an evolution when it's already one of the best win conditions in the game? Like, it genuinely is. So I don't understand their logic behind that. I really just don't, because it's such a solid card. We're against Double Prince right now, which is a really good sign, actually, because I feel like my deck does do well against this combination of cards. It's probably like a giant deck, and I feel like I have a really nice counter. Although I feel like an Ice Spirit would be better, but still should be fine. Let's cycle back to our Valkyrie right now. A little bit of an awkward defense, but we got it down. And then Valkyrie should kill the Bandit too, and we're just kind of chilling with the reset, you know. We took a bit of damage. I don't even know what it was, actually. What was that damage we took? Was it... it wasn't a spell, so I don't know. Anyways, he's a Dark Prince in cycle, so I'm not actually going to Drill yet. You need to be very cautious. I know Drill is really broken right now, and especially this Evo form, but you do still need to be cautious about when you're going with your Drills, because if they have, like, good counters, you need to be careful. But we can go in now because, I mean, we're up Elixir, might as well. He's going to Dark Prince, get a free counter. He's actually not. What is he doing? Little confused. He just took a lot of damage for no reason. He's playing double Princes, double Dragons. I'm actually genuinely confused by this guy. Like, I don't know. Let's go Skellies. Let's go Fire Spirit to protect the Skellies. Okay, that was kind of a fail. But still, we get a nice defense off on everything. And if he does have, like, a Giant, I have Evo Valken cycle. So that's going to put in quite a lot of work. Let's just cycle it. I know it's a little bit of a waste to just cycle an Evo Valk like this, but... I mean, it's just going to counter that Dark Prince pretty nicely. Let's pop our LP, log to reset the Prince charge, Skelly's to tank for the LP. And I definitely can't go in. Actually, I changed my mind because he zapped. That zap changed everything, because I know I was kind of down Elixir, but then he went for the zap. I feel like that was very aggressive, so I can rightfully just go for my Drill right now. Going to get a lot of damage, and I think that's actually going to take out the Bandit, dude. Jesus. Like, see what I mean? Normal Drill is such a good win condition in of itself. Drill Evolution was not necessary. It didn't deserve one. I feel like they just did one because, you know, we had a Goblin-themed season, and they did, like, Goblin Giant plus Goblin Drill, but I do not think it was deserved, man. I think this is really unfortunate. Like, look at how strong this is. We're about to just kind of end this guy's entire career with this Evo Drill right now, so... He's probably going to Lightning. That's fine. Prince. I'm actually going to go Evo Drill into a Prince. I don't even care. Let's literally Evo Drill into the Prince, and... Okay, he does get the Prince charge, but look at the submerge, right? It's going to submerge 3 times, spawn multiple goblins, then we get the death goblins. Like, that's just crazy value, and I literally played a bad drill into a Prince. It took a Prince charge, it still instantly submerged, protected itself, and I just don't know what to say, man. Like, this card is just something else. Like, truly. This card is something else, man. Let's go Skellies in case he has, like, a freeze or something. I don't know. We can go for our poison right now. I don't know if Poison Log does enough. We get a Goblin Stab anyways because Drill is so broken. Even if they counter it, there's this true red, true blue interaction that still allows you to just take the entire tower. With the Goblins, like, you can still get stabs even if they're protecting it. So, guys, literally every single game so far, I know I've been playing well, right? Like, I'm a pretty good player. I know what I'm doing. The Lava game, I feel like I defended very nicely. But still, like, these have just not even been challenging. Like, truly... I don't know what to say. So let's go for either 1 or 2 more. Let's see. If this is like a fast game, we'll go for 2 more. Otherwise, let's just go for 1 more. Then I'll show the Mohamed Light game at the end of the video as well. But good luck to this guy. See what he's going to do. Cycle a log first play. We get a mortar matchup, so it looks like it might be a bit trickier because I don't have the greatest mortar counters, actually. I just have like a Tesla. Yo, yeah, this is kind of scuffed now because... I'll have to Fire Spirit for those, obviously. I'll go Skellies as well, actually. I just don't want to take much damage. Honestly, good defense, right? We should maybe get 1 Valk Swing. No, we don't. I'll take 1 mortar hit. Honestly, it's fine. 1 mortar hit's not the big deal. If we take 2, that'll be a big deal, but I really doubt it, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. So we're up against, what? Mortar, Knight, Spear Goblins. Is this Mortar Graveyard? I don't know. Let's go for a Drill. I think we want to... Oh, he does cycle a log. That's very unfortunate for him because now I'm going to get some free chip off this Drill. Never mind, he actually does over-defend quite a bit. Fair enough, though. So we'll go for our log. I guess we'll go for a Valk. We want to cycle to our Evo Valk, right? So it's just mortar bait. Ooh, pretty bad spears. He knew I had a Valkyrie, right? So why would he do that? And I'm actually going to ignore this Skelly Rail and just Fire Spirit on it. Because, I guess same thing. Fire Spirit plus Skellies, right? Just a full counter, essentially. Poison cycle on that Musketeer. We got a Valk Swing as well for our efforts. And now, I don't think he has Knight back in cycle. So if he does go for a mortar, I can probably just Tesla. Then if he goes for either Spears or Gang, which is more likely the Goblin Gang, I can just log it, right? So he's not going to do anything, so let's go for a Drill, and then he might go for a Gang on the Drill, which I can just log. Let's Tesla for the mortar. We see an Evo Knight. Okay, wow, so he's kind of going all in on this mortar. I'll go my Evo Valk right now. Gang is a pretty good counter, honestly. I think I will log. Actually, I do think I have to log, because that's quite a lot of spears coming down. Then we're going to go for our Skellies, because that mortar is about to retarget onto the tower otherwise. Maybe get 1 stab. Oh, it's still on the tower. My bad. Bad Skellies timing, but I think we are still doing pretty well, guys. Like, we should totally be fine. Because now I can go for my Evo Drill plus Poison, and I'm actually a bit worried for this guy, because I don't know how he's going to stop this. Evo Drill, we poison with it for like the Goblin Gang that he's about to play. If he goes for a Knight, that's not going to full counter at all, man. Look at the Goblins that are already getting so much damage. He's going to submerge once more. Like, this is just crazy work, dude. That was so much damage. We are like screaming into the lead with that play. The thing is, now I know he's going to go for his Evo Mortar, right? So I have to be a bit worried about that. I'm actually not going to log on this side because I'm a bit worried about the Evo Mortar. I'd actually like to log on that if I can, exactly. So we'll go like this, Poison, Fire Spirit, and then I need to get my Valk down so it doesn't get any hits on the tower. That was really good control of the Evo Mortar, as you guys can see. That's basically what I do against it. Like, you do have to recognize that you will have to overcommit on that Evo Mortar. There's not really much of a choice in the matter. So, yeah, that's just that. Let's log to keep our Tesla alive. Really nice log. You can consider it a prediction to, like, anticipate that mortar. And that's just going to be a dead mortar. Now we can go for our LP. Okay, I was gonna kite the Knight inside, so I guess that didn't really work out, but we can go for a Drill with this LP now, and I'm not sure he can really stop this either. Like, Poison for the Gang that's about to come down. Skelly Barrel also gets predicted by the Poison very nicely, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. And now, guys, we are back to our Evo Drill next card. I generally think he's just gonna lose. He's giving good luck, he's obviously mad. Let's predict a mortar with the Tesla. We got him, but he does go for the Knight. Okay, we actually don't have Evo Drill back in cycle. I could just... I feel like it's a bit disrespectful, but I could just maybe, like, go for my Drill, like, waste it just to get back to the Evo Drill to win me the game. I don't know. Let's log, though. Honestly, I'm feeling it, guys. Forgive me, but I just really want to... Okay, I'm actually going to have to defend this anyways, so let's go for our low Valkyrie. And then I'm going to have to Poison. Yeah, really good value Poison. Again, like, you do have to just overcommit against that Evo Mortar. It's just not really a choice. That's just, like, the nature of the card, right? So... hopefully it dies. Please die. Thank you. Then we can just log. And now, perfect, guys. We have defended everything. We have our Evo Drill and cycle. We're just going to go full send. Evo Valk, Evo Drill. Fire Spirit's going to get a lot of value. And then we're going to pre-poison. I think we just win the game off of this. Like, truly, how does he stop the Evo Drill, right? It's going to teleport again. Look at that. Like, he logs, and then it spawns 2 more times. There's just nothing he can do about that. So, honestly, I feel like that was a pretty good win. We just... kind of destroyed that guy, so I think I'll call the gameplay there, guys. Like, that was just crazy gameplay. I also do want to commentate over Mohamed Light's match, but yeah, we just had undefeated games today, like 4 really clean wins, and I feel like this deck is really fun. There's probably going to be even more Evo Drill decks coming out soon that are just going to dominate the meta. Like, I would not be surprised to see maybe like 5 drills in the top 10 or like 20 drills in the top 50 or something. We'll have to stay tuned for the numbers, but in the meantime, I'll go to the Mohamed Light game before we end the video. Alright guys, and we are into a match with Lightbulb. As you can see, this is Mohamed Light. I am friends with him. I have him on my friends list in Clash Royale as well, and we are just going to be spectating him. I see that he already has the Evo Drill and has been playing it for a few games, so I wanted to record one to show you guys how to play this at the top level. As you can see, he is going for the drill first play. Essentially, I mean, Fire Spirit Drill basically counts, and we're up against Log, Evo Knight Goblin Gang. Looks like log bait, to be honest, so I think this should be an okay matchup. He does have the Valkyrie as well, so pretty good splash options, and then just fast cycle, you know, Fire Spirit Log. Should be pretty chill, but the problem is mainly the Prince, I'd say. Prince causes a lot of problems for, like, a lot of decks, honestly. You need the Skeletons. He doesn't have them in cycle right now, I don't think. Actually, he does. Never mind, I was wrong. But that Tesla is actually not going to hit the Prince, so it's actually going to charge, oh my god, on the tower, and that is, wow, that is over 1,000 damage to start things out, 1,000 damage deficit for Mohamed Light. Very uncharacteristic of him, but we do have the Evo Drill on our side, we do have Mohamed Light on our side, so I feel like they should still be fine. You know, I think he can come back. This Prince Rascal's Logbait deck has been making a resurgence because the Evo barrel is pretty strong. Prince is also very strong. Evo Knight is still like a top tier Evo as well. But the one saving grace is they do not have a big spell, so he can't exactly get rocket cycled out by this opponent here. So that is going to be Light's saving grace over here again. We might see a drill with this Valkyrie plus LP. Pretty good counter push. Actually, he does go for the Prince to predict one, so well played by Mo, just letting it go. Log as well, but this should be all fine and well. You know, this defense should not be too bad. That gang is going to be annoying. He's probably going to have to Valkyrie on top of everything, and he does Evo Valk, but oh my god, Prince is just so strong, man. And please don't charge on the tower. It does! Wow! Okay, so guys, I don't know what to say. Mohamed Light is down 3k damage in single elixir. Like, it literally just turned double, and he's down 3k, but if anyone can come back, it is going to be Mo. So we see the Drill plus Poison, Log, Knight, Dark Goblin to defend, so Drill does force a lot of responses, and honestly the good thing about this matchup as well is that the opponent's drill counters are almost all splash, you know, with the exception of the Knight and the Prince. So Mo's Drill plus Poison push will get a lot of value. Here we see our first Evo Drill of the match. As you can see, it's going to spawn up, it's going to submerge after taking that Prince charge, spawn up and submerge again, 3 submerges, and then we see the Log that does not even take it out, so we get a bunch of damage from that Evo Drill plus Poison. So that is a lot of damage pouring in for Mo, and that's going to be the beginning of this comeback. As you see, the Evo barrel, one is in the left, right? Yeah, the real one's in the left. You can tell by seeing which one appears on top, if you guys didn't know. Which is very hard to see when you're actually the one playing, but when you're spectating, I think it's much easier. That's how I was able to see it. But yeah, we're going to see how Mo can come back. I think he needs to catch every Princess at the bridge. Just go for a Tesla to predict that, so very well played. Probably going to see the Skellies for the Prince. Yep, that's pretty much like the only Skeleton counter in here, or Prince counter in here, like Skeleton to soak it up, and then either Valk or like LP to DPS after the fact. We have an Evo Valk plus Drill push right now, Poison as well, so Mo is honestly slowly closing this damage gap, like slowly but surely, and the Evo Valk is going to hit the tower with that Tornado, so very nice splash damage, and again, he is just slowly bouncing back, saving Log for almost every barrel. If he doesn't log the barrels, he can go for other options. Nice Fire Spirit, by the way, to take the Prince charge, because you can't actually go Spirit super far. It'll actually just jump and the Prince will continue charging, so you do not want that. Important to note. Mo goes for his next drill. I believe it's the 5th drill of the game and should have an Evo Drill next up in rotation. Tesla will take out this Princess. Skelly should kite the Prince over, Log for the barrel. And now Mo has closed the gap from 3k damage to 1k, just Mohamed Light things. We're also going to have to catch this Princess in the right. He's actually going Princess Bridge in the left, which Mo is not worried about, as you can see. He's not really like concerned about a Princess in the left. Like, opponent's doing good dual lane pressure, which does synergize well with the Evo barrel as well. But Evo Drill comes down, it's gonna submerge number 1, re-teleport, submerge number 2, and we get some stabs as well. So many stabs, oh my god, forced out Log, but that is a lot of damage coming in, although a lot of damage as well in the left for the opponent with the Dark Goblin, but still, Drill plus Poison again. You know, Drill just has spawn damage, and then if you Drill plus Poison, you're just getting guaranteed damage basically every single time. Log on offense in the right, and Mo has closed the gap to 500 HP, guys. Like, this is wild, and he's back to Evo Drill in one more drill after this one, so he will be able to get it down before the match ends. Notice the drill placements are switching every single time, forcing out extra elixir every single time. Bad Princess is Probably not going to get logged. Evo Drill is in the building with that poison, and we can see a log on the princess, a fire spirit for the goblins, and the goblins do get stabs by the barrel, but the Evo Drill as well is getting a lot of damage, and that's actually going to be the win. Oh my goodness, guys, that was just insanity. The opponent is laughing, he's upset, but that is a great comeback by Mohamed, and I feel like that just exemplifies how strong the Evo Drill was. You saw every single time he played it, it just got value, so that was an absolutely crazy match right there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now you have seen me play the Evo Drill on pretty high ladder. You've seen Mohamed play the Evo Drill on top ladder. It is time to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the newest evolution in Clash Royale. I personally do think it is pretty game-breaking. Again, Drill was such a good win condition even before it was released as an evolution, so I don't really know why it got one, but they also decided to just make the Drill evolution. Turn the Drill on crack and just kind of destroy everything. Whack a Drill, more like whack a tower, because the Drill can take like probably over half a tower by itself. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like we're going to see this a lot in the game, and it definitely does deserve another nerf as soon as possible. The question is, will it get one? And I'm honestly not sure about that. Before we end the video, let's take a look at the emote we got. I actually have not used that the whole game. I probably should have. Here it is. No, it's not. Here it is, right? It's this one. So interesting, I guess. I mean, it's not that special, but that is about it for the video. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. We had some great games with Drill on ladder that just showcased its strength. I feel like especially in the mortar game, it got so much damage, in the lava hound game as well. It was just wild. So let me know what you guys think again, and if you think it needs a nerf, because I personally do think it does. But that's about it for the video, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.